Ava Evans was a rising star on TikTok. Known for her beauty, creativity, and infectious personality, her channel was growing rapidly, and her newly released comedy series Club Rat was gaining attention. On the surface, everything seemed to be going perfectly. Success was knocking at her door, and her future looked bright. But behind the scenes, something darker was brewing. Then came a video that no one expected. A video that left her fans in the online world in shock. Born in the early 90s in upstate New York, Ava Evans was a natural performer from a young age. She thrived in high school drama and theater. Ava always had a passion for entertainment, storytelling, and making others laugh, traits that would later become key to her success online. At college, she studied media and film. It was during these years that Ava really began to hone her skills as a creator. Ava moved to New York City, driven by dreams of making it big in the entertainment world. The city's energy fueled her ambition. It wasn't long after her move to the city that Ava discovered TikTok, and the platform became her playground. With her comedic timing, relatable content, and vibrant personality, she quickly stood out. She wasn't just another face in the crowd. Ava brought a raw, unfiltered charm to her videos that resonated with a massive audience.
I am acutely aware of the fact that I am extremely famous. It's a fact, period. Like, don't look at me, I'm a celebrity. Anyone else ever get a slight English accent when you're getting in around from Uber? Like, I'll be like, oh, thank you so much, have a nice night. I just thought this man was catcalling me, and I'm like ignoring him, and he was like, girl, are you good? And I was like, what are you talking about? Like, what is this, come on? He's like, you are talking to yourself so hard, I thought you were not well.
As Ava's following grew, she began working on bigger projects, including her comedy series Club Rat.
We're here because we're concerned about you. All right, it's been about a month since the breakup, and we just feel like you haven't really made any efforts to move on.
The series was a reflection of her personal experiences, a story about navigating relationships, breakups, and finding support in friends. Club Rat was well received by her fans, who saw it as not just entertainment, but as a glimpse into Ava's life and personality. Her videos were funny and brought joy to the viewers. Her career was thriving, and her personal life seemed just as fulfilling as she was deeply in love with her boyfriend. Everything seemed to be going for her, until March 5, 2024, when a deeply unsettling video surfaced online. It was a raw, emotional moment where Ava appeared in tears, visibly devastated over the fact that her boyfriend was cheating on her.
Here's what I'm wearing to go find out if my boyfriend cheated on me. I'm wearing my hoops, obviously. You gotta wear your hoops. I'm wearing my big fur coat because it's armor. I'm wearing this little zip hoodie that I got off TikTok shop with this cashmere tank top. But I'm wearing the cashmere tank top because I know he likes the way my tits look in this. Fucking huge and soft, and you'll never get to touch them again. I'm wearing this belt that I got off from Wow Vintage. They're really great. You should check them out. I'm wearing my boyfriend's jeans that he gave me. And I'm wearing these Manolo Blahniks. They're really hot and sexy. Oh, I blew my hair out, kind of. Not really. I just used that, like, heated brush thing. I'll link that, too. Why not make some money, you know? Here's the look. You know, I'm not trying to go in there with a revenge. Get him, like, I'm in a mini skirt. He'll miss me so much, because I don't think that that's really what he's gonna miss. If he doesn't miss me, then, I mean, I guess that's why we're here. He doesn't fucking like me that much. And I'm gonna bring this diesel bag because it's really hot.
Now here comes the crazy part. A few months prior, Ava made a similar video as a joke, thinking her boyfriend would never do this to her.
make this video so you guys know that I have a boyfriend. Okay. So I witnessed something the other day. I can't even talk. I witnessed something the other day, and I have photographic evidence that I was being cheated on. And mind you, like, the physical aspect, that's bad enough, right? But there was emotional intimacy, like there was a bond. And I had asked about it before, prior to this confrontation, prior to witnessing this. And I was lied to. I was told, like, I don't care about this person. Just wait until you see. Like, it starts out pretty innocent, right? But that is love. And my boyfriend said he didn't even like my dog.
The real breakup video was more than just a glimpse into her heartbreak. It was a powerful, painful expression of her suffering. The rawness and vulnerability in her voice and eyes made it clear that she was struggling to cope with the betrayal. This video was a stark contrast to her usually vibrant content, and it left her fans both shocked and heartbroken. After this video appeared on her channel, her content became increasingly troubling. The breakup seemed particularly difficult for her, as she had felt a deep love for her boyfriend.
Of my breakup, and I've decided to exit my sad girl phase and enter my revenge era. I found out that your long-term boyfriend cheated on you and then lied about it and then gaslit you, and then you actually ended up talking to the girl and you found out that he actually not only cheated on you but didn't use a condom, and that he actually was gonna maybe do it again, and they kept talking for a month, and this was all kept secret. So you've been crying and your face is puffy, and you probably need therapy, maybe like a benzo or something, and definitely need a lot of time to heal. But all you really have in this moment is a little microwave to self-care, then I highly recommend these little, I don't even know what they are, some sort of like enzyme popsicles.
Only a month later, on April 20th, 2024, the unthinkable happened. Ava's life was tragically cut short. Ava was found in her apartment by a close friend who had a key. When she wasn't answering calls, the friend went to check on her, only to tragically discover that Eva had taken her own life. Her friend said that Eva appeared to have hung herself from the ceiling in her living room. The insider immediately called 911, and paramedics pronounced Eva dead at the scene. The heartbreak she had so openly shared in her video seemed to echo in the silence of her passing. Ava's struggles, once hidden behind a facade of humor and success, were now exposed for all to see, revealing the depth of her pain. A wave of speculation flooded the internet after the sudden and mysterious death of Eva Evans. Was it the heartbreak of her recent breakup that pushed her to the edge? Or was there something darker beneath the surface? Her friends insist Ava wasn't depressed, which seems odd. Ava made several videos discussing her mental health.
Like, why do I not believe in depression? Like, anytime I say that I've been depressed, I'm like, I've been weirdly depressed. Because despite having been diagnosed with clinical depression at like 14, I just like can't accept that it's real. So anytime I like battle a depressive episode or something, unless something like truly horrific happens, I just think that I'm like being lazy. I can't accept that it might be like my brain chemistry is a little bit like wonky. I'm like, low-key, I think I'm right, because I just feel like what it means to have clinical depression for me. I won't talk about other people because people are gonna get mad, but I feel like it just means that I am more likely to get and then stay depressed if I have bad habits. Like if I don't do the things that you need to do to be happy, or I do the things that make people depressed, it is harder for me to like bounce back, i.e. drinking, if I'm not exercising, if I'm not eating well, if I'm not going outside enough, etc. I just react to that worse than like undepressed people.
In one video, she even told that her parents had signed over her guardianship to get mental treatment.
In Dobbs Ferry, New York. I just had dinner at an Indian restaurant in Dobbs Ferry, and as when I was in the parking lot, a black SUV with tinted windows rolled up next to me, and a little woman who had bleach blonde hair and fake eyelashes, who I later found out was named Malia, and a big guy who was sort of brutish, cop-looking type, whose name was obviously Joe, jumped out, restrained me, searched me to see if I had weapons, took my phone away, shoved me in the back seat of the SUV, and we drove off. This wasn't your average kidnapping, though. This is what the kids call getting gooned in the treatment world. Your parents actually sign over your guardianship temporarily so that this is legal, so it's not actually a kidnapping, and you get taken to wherever they send you and you don't know where that is. 10 years later, I'm a writer-director, and I'm working on a series about how girls like this end up here.
Also, mental health issues seem to run in her family, as she shared on Instagram that her dad ended his life. She wrote, "A lot of you probably know from either me or here that my dad Kate himself. Ending life effing sucks on any end of it." Looking closer at her TikToks and her series Club Rat, the storyline seemed eerily close to her real life. The series delved into the duality of living a public life while battling personal demons, mirroring some of the struggles Eva herself seemed to face. The main character seemed struggled deeply after going through her own breakup.
We're here because we're concerned about you. All right, it's been about a month since the breakup, and we just feel like you haven't really made any efforts to move on.
These are so good. Maxwell gets them like every morning.
Ava, tell me we're not here to accidentally run into Maxwell.
Ava probably knew that the posts about her cheating boyfriend and breakup would go viral. Taking a closer look, in nearly every post about the subject, Ava was promoting the Club Rat series, using the pain of her breakup as a way to market the series. Club Rat was more than a show. It was her life's passion. But one video hinted that the series wasn't the success she had hoped for.
What did it get me?
She wrote, "Me thinking about how I spent a year of my life and all my savings to create a comedy series about women by women, only to find out people don't spend money on independently produced media. They just watch what's included in their streaming service." Could the downfall of Club Rat, her ultimate passion project, have been the final breaking point for Eva Evans? We'd love to hear your thoughts on her tragic passing. Feel free to share your thoughts and prayers in the comments below.